TDTUPO Vietnam. Okay, so we have Yelena, we have 33 full members present and voting.
Okay, thank you, Isaac. It has been updated on the parliamentarian system. And also we have the live stream on right now. I would just like to ask to also start the recording, if it's possible. Awesome. Thank you so much. And we will start the session now. First of all, of course, as always, we need to resume the standing orders. So I would like to have a proposer and a seconder to resume the standing orders. Not so fast. I can't see it. Okay. Proposed by IPSF Lebanon, seconded by Anne France. Thank you so much. And we will now vote on resuming the standing orders. So anyone against resuming the standing orders, please type a no in the chat. Okay, no one is against, therefore the motion was carried unanimously and the standing orders are resumed. Before we, okay, Isaac, you have a clarification?
Apologies to the GA. So there were new members that were adding. I subtracted from the old number of full members in the room that had registered. So we have 36 full members present and voting. Apologies.
Thanks for the clarification, Isaac. Please update that. Thank you so much. Next, before we move on with the agenda, which will be applications for member in association, I'll just have some quick few points to point out again. As always, please remember to rename yourself. This is very important because we need to identify you properly. This means name, member organization, and country if you're an OD, and if you're not an OD, then member, your name, and at least that you're observer, so that we know who is OD and who is just an observer. Okay, please do that as soon as you join. Thank you so much. And then also we saw that some people used their phone as a device, which is okay. We would rather have you to use a laptop, but we understand that this is not always possible. Just keep in mind that this will be difficult for you guys in the closed discussion then to handle, but you can use your phone. It is not prohibited. What else we want to mention is that during closed discussion, you have to turn your cameras on, but we would also like to ask you to turn your cameras on during the session itself, during the whole session, the whole GA, just to make sure that you guys are still engaged. This is like the General Assembly, it's the highest decision-making body. So we would really appreciate you guys if you turn your camera on so that we can see that you are still following the discussion and that you are listening and that you are engaged in this General Assembly. Of course, we understand that this sometimes is not possible, especially internet connection and so on. I also have a storm going on right now, so we will see how this goes. But at least one member of your association should have the camera on. Maybe you can communicate a bit and switch it up and who has the camera on. So just for us as the GA team to see that you guys are engaged in these discussions, which are very important. So thank you so much for listening for that. And so we will go on with the next agenda point. We will have the same procedure as we did with 4 members. And I would like to ask to have the next motion on the screen.
Mhm.
Okay, so we have motion 11, which is this, the 67th IPSF General Assembly accepts ISFAB Panama as a member in association of IPSF and welcomes them to the Federation. So I open the floor for discussion. Can I just confirm if the representatives from ISFAB Panama are here with us?
Yes, we are here.
Thank you so much. Okay, we have one question from BEM-FF UI Indonesia. Please take the floor.
Lime Bamafu Indonesia, so thank you for the opportunity. I would like just to ask the contact person from Panama and application process. It is say that financing the membership fee will be from self-management. I would like to ask for confirmation about self-management and any clarification. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Indonesia. ISFAB, please, if you could answer the question, please take the floor.
Oh yes, can you repeat the question? I didn't hear it.
Okay, Indonesia, could you repeat your question, please? Thank you.
Yes, all right. So I would like just to ask for any clarification regarding self-management to finance the membership fees of the members from the association. Thank you.
ISFAB, was that question clear? ISFAB.
We have some activities in our university that we can use to, as a fund to. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Just speak slowly and we can hear you. If you have any technical issues, please state so.
We have some activities in our association that we can use as a fund to.
Could you repeat your answer, ISFAB? ISFAB, if you have any technical issues, please just tell us. Okay, so it feels like ASFAB has some technical issues due to a storm. Yes, can you hear us clearly?
Sorry. Can you please repeat the question again? I just forgot it because all the trouble up here.
It's okay. So we would, yes, I will ask Indonesia to please repeat her question once again, and maybe we can also type it in the chat box. Maybe this is easier. Thank you.
Yes, so thank you. I would repeat my question again. I would just like to ask for any clarification regarding the financing for membership fee. What does it mean that it will be financed by self-management? Is it clear?
Oh yes, we have activities in our organization, and we have our own monetary funds for this application. What's clear?
Did that answer your question, Indonesia, or do you want to have a direct on this? Okay, thank you. Next on the list, we have KMPSV, the Netherlands.
Franka, KMPSV, the Netherlands. You mentioned a 4-year period in your constitution regarding the board of your association in Article 14. But in your presentation, you mentioned that this is 3 years. Could you clarify this, and how will this be in the future? Because this is quite a long period of time with no change in the board of your association. Thank you.
Thank you, KMPSV. ASFAB, did you understand the question?
Okay, the question is that in the presentation that we did, it says that it's 4 years. No, 3 years. Okay, and it's a long period. You say?
Direct, please, through the Google form.
Yeah, sorry. In your constitution, you say that the period is about 4 years, and in your presentation, it's about 3 years, and both seems very long. So how are you going to do this? And will this be the same in the next years? Thank you.
Okay, this period is long because here in Panama, let's see, it can be like in the, how can I say it? The study can be like 5 to 6 years, and it's long itself. So that's why we have this 3-year period, and it will continue for until forever. I hope that we can modify this and transform it into 2 years. Did that answer your question? Thank
Okay, thank you so much, ASFAB. I don't see any directs to these points. Are there any other new points or directs on the speakers list? If not, I will close the, okay, do we have a, is this a direct from Isma Farsi, Indonesia? Okay, please, Isma Farsi.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Andini from Isma Farsi Indonesia here. So we would just like to ask you direct, since my question relates to the previous question. So regarding the long mandate period, other than what you explained, how is your organization plan to keep the committee motivated, since it is a pretty long period, and committees tend to get unmotivated, and that can lead to the organization being inactive for a period of time. I hope that is clear.
Okay, so to once again repeat, it's about how you're gonna keep the committee, your board, motivated for such a long time. Asifab, did you understand the question?
Yeah, well, I think so. We will, you know, and we understand that this is a long period, but we have the commitment and we want to join you, and we will keep the people motivated to it during congresses, symposia, social projection, and social and cultural activities to keep the people motivated. Please answer your question.
Okay, thank you, Asifab, for the answer. And next we have a new point by KMPSV, the Netherlands. Please take the floor.
Frankrijk, KMPSV, the Netherlands. There's no mention that you are a non-political, non-profit, and non-religious organization in your constitution. Could you tell us your stance about these subjects? Thank you.
Okay, Asifab, did you understand the question?
We are not associated to no religious or political thing. We are just for studying and pharmacy. Please answer your question.
Okay, thank you, Asifab, for the answer. And I see no direct or new comments to this. So if no registrations for direct or new comments are popping up, then I will close the floor for discussion and we can move on to the next motion. Thank you, Asifab, for now. Okay. I don't know if Flo, is that a new? Okay, motion 12 reads, the 67th IPSF General Assembly accepts Ade Farm Ivory Coast as a member-in association of IPSF and welcomes them to the Federation. Can I confirm if there are any representatives from Ivory Coast in the room?
Yes, I'm there. Fably, I'm the delegate.
Okay, thank you so much, awesome. So I will now open the floor for discussion and we already have some points in the list. First one is BPSA United Kingdom, please take the floor.
Sebastian, BPSA United Kingdom, can you just confirm how long membership with Ade Farm lasts for me, please? Thanks.
Ade Farm, can you please answer the question?
Okay. Our membership during 2 years for each president. Is it okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you, we heard you. Next we have again BPSA United Kingdom.
Sebastian, BPSA United Kingdom. We're not really sure what the rationale is behind not having elections for your CP and SEO, and the rationale for having them last for 2 years in the mandate, and also the rationale for the president selecting them. Thank you. Can you just clarify how that works and why you chose to have all of that power for IPSF, the president? Thanks.
Thank you, BPSA. IFM.
I hear, but I don't understand. Can you be clear, please?
Okay, I would like to ask BPSA to just speak a bit slower and maybe a bit louder. Thank you.
We are the Francophone, so please, can you make yourself clear? Do you hear me?
Yes, BPSA, you can go.
Sebastian, BPSA UK. why does the president choose the SCO and CP for 2 years?
Okay, good. The president, I've just said the president membership is during 2 years. And when it starts, you have to choose his CP and CO who will work with him. And when he's finished membership and the CP and CO, the membership will finish too.
Okay, thank you, Ifan, for your answer. Next, we have again BPSA? No, sorry, ASEPA Algeria. Please take the floor.
Thank you. So this is Kenza from ASEP Algeria. So actually, I like the motivation to join the IPSF. And our question is, how do you think you will benefit from your membership in IPSF? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your question. We decided to join one more IPSF because we like to give to our members the opportunity to attend the IPSF meetings and to have more opportunity about the internship for his member. And I think with this this federation, IPSF, ADFAM will permit to Ivory Coast to have more opportunity to explain itself at the international level.
Okay, thank you, Ifan. We have a technical from ASEPA. Technical, ASEPA.
Yes.
What is your technical?
So I couldn't hear his answer.
Oh, okay. Ifan, could you repeat your answer a bit louder? Can you speak a bit louder? Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry. I said IPSF is the opportunity for ADIFA members. If today we give us the opportunity to be the new member for this federation, our member will be have the opportunity to explain our not to explain to have opportunity to do the internship at the international level by the CO, the SEP program, and will permit to Ivory Coast by ADFAM to give to the rest of the world our culture and how we do the things in Ivory Coast, and we'll have the possibility to receive another students and new graduates in Ivory Coast internship. I think this is the opportunity we'll have to attend. Thank you. I think you hello, can you hear me?
Yes, thank you, Ifan. Thank you so much for your answer. Next, we have BPSA UK. Please take the floor.
Sebastian, BPSA UK. You said in your application that the Council of Elders doesn't work very well. If it doesn't work very well, why do you have it in your association? Thank you.
Okay. About the I'm sorry about the Council of Elders. Is that okay? We said this concept doesn't work very well because when the students finished the faculty, finished their studies, the faculty, they are busy with their business, with their job, and they don't have any more time for the association. And but we have the possibility to have few of them who are present to help us. But as I said in my presentation, we are working about it. So we are going to create the group or the group to permit to new graduates to have the possibility to have the contact with our association and our faculty. And this way, our council will going to be very, very well. If you attend this goal, I think our council will work very well. Thank you.
Thank you, IFARM. We also have a point of information from one executive member, Wisal. IFARM, if you have trouble anything understanding or expressing yourself, she would suggest for you to translate in French if you want to. So I'm asking you if you want any translation in French.
Okay. Now I think if you follow, if you understand what I said, we can continue. Or if it's difficult for you to understand my English, you can do like you said.
Mm-hmm. So if the delegates are okay with this, then if you are able to understand, if not, we can also try to translate it from French to English. So yes, next we have CAPSI Canada, and please take the floor and state if you want any translation or if you understand everything that is said. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rita, CAPSI Canada. So my question is more related to a slide in the presentation about the functioning of the association. My question is that you mentioned the association's resources come from membership fees, annual membership fees, and subsidies. I was wondering if you could clarify what the differences among those are. Thank you. And I think English is fine. Thank you.
Okay, IFARM, please answer the question.
Yes. She went very fast. I'm sorry. So please, can you repeat your question? Please, I'm sorry.
Thank you. CAPSI, please repeat your question a bit slower. Thank you.
Rita, CAPSI Canada. Sorry about that. So in the association resources, you mentioned 3 types of resources: membership fees, annual membership fees, and subsidies. I was wondering if you could clarify on what those, what the differences are between them. Thank you.
Thank you, IFAB. Was that clear?
I understand the beginning, but the end, I don't understand. If something can translate it for me, that would be good.
Okay, Wisal, could you translate the question?
Is there someone can translate it?
Wisal, IPSF ML chairperson. So I will be translating the question from the CAPSI delegate. So she was, donc, elle était en train de demander les différences entre les revenus que vous avez parce qu'elle a vu que vous avez les revenus annuels des membres, mais aussi des résidus. Et voulait savoir les différences entre les 3 sources de revenus que vous avez mentionnées dans vos documents. Merci.
Okay. So you want to have the difference between three funds I talked about in my presentation. Is that okay? The membership fees, I'm going to explain it simply. The membership fees, when the students have just arrived in the faculty and they want to be ADFAM member, you have to pay 1,500 francs. This is the membership fees when the new student who will want to be the ADFAM member have to pay. But this is the first. The second, the annual membership fees. Each year, we, the members, we have to pay our membership. It's the same like the membership we pay each year for IPSF. So first, you pay your membership when you arrive, and each year you are going to pay 5,000 francs. Okay, and the last subsidies, this is when we get the money from our partners, and our partners, maybe our partners or our teachers, this is the subsidies. Is that clear?
Okay, thank you, Arfan.
Okay, I do my best.
Thank you so much. And next we also have CAPSI Canada again. No? Okay, drop. Then we move on to GPSA Ghana. Please take the floor.
Thank you very much. Edward, GPSA Ghana. AdFarm, Ivory Coast mentioned in the application that the financing of the membership fee is going to be done by the association. I would like some clarification from how they're going to finance the membership fee by the association. Thank you.
Thank you, GPSA. AdFarm, did you understand the question?
Edward, I'd like Edward to repeat his question, please. I'm sorry. Edward, can you repeat your question?
Please repeat your question, GPSA.
Slowly, please. All right, thank you. Edward, GPSA Ghana, you mentioned in your application that the financing of the membership fee is going to be done by the association, and I need some clarification from how the association is going to finance the membership fee. Thank you.
Okay.
AdFarm?
Okay. So we would like to know how association will pay the membership fees for IPSF. In my presentation, I said the money to pay the membership fees for IPSF is from the annual membership subsidies and the first membership for the new member. Is that okay?
Okay, thank you. Thank you, AdFarm. Next, we have BPSA United Kingdom. Please take the floor.
Sebastian, BPSA UK. We would just like to get a question we asked earlier translated in French, because I think it's an important question. We just want more elaboration about how the CP and SEO works in your association, because that's going to be how IPSF works with you as an association. Thank you.
Thank you. Wissal, could you translate this?
Or if you want to just answer in French, sorry.
Wissal, IPSF MO chairperson. Sébastien est en train de demander comment fonctionnent les SEO et CP dans votre association, et il a besoin de savoir plus d'informations concernant le fonctionnement de votre association et sa relation avec l'IPSF au niveau interne. Et il voulait savoir si tu pouvais faire cela en français, parce qu'il veut avoir plus de données sur ce que vous faites.
D'accord, il n'y a pas de problème. No problem. I can do it in French. Sébastien, en fait, notre association, il y a le président avec son bureau exécutif. Et lui, quand il arrive, il va nommer son CEO et son CP. Et eux, ils ont la possibilité de faire eux-mêmes leur programme, leur agenda. Ils font le programme qu'ils veulent suivre au cours de l'année et ce programme qu'ils font est en rapport avec le programme de l'IPSF. Et donc, ils vont soumettre cela au président de l'ADFAM qui, lui, maintenant, va, avec son équipe, parler de ce programme que le CP et le CEO lui ont présenté. Et ils vont travailler en fonction de cela. Par exemple, le CP dit le mois prochain, on a une campagne de lutte contre le cancer. Et donc, l'ADFAM, le président et l'ADFAM, avec le trésorier, vont débourser les moyens financiers pour donner au CP pour réaliser cette activité. Et donc, c'est-à-dire au niveau du CEO, lui, s'il doit recevoir, par exemple, des étudiants qui vont venir en Côte d'Ivoire pour un stage, il informe le président et le président organise l'arrivée de ces étudiants qui doivent venir pour un stage. Merci.
Okay, Wissal, could you translate?
Can I just make sure with Fablé if I understood him right? So I would do it in French and then I would translate it to Sébastien. Donc, Fablé, en gros, le président, c'est lui qui désigne. Il n'y a pas de vote. C'est lui qui va désigner le SEO et le CP et c'est eux qui vont lui présenter un programme qui sera accepté par le président ou par le bureau exécutif?
Par le président.
Par le président. D'accord, parfait. Merci. So regarding what Fablé explained, he explained that the president of the association will be appointing the CP and the SEO of the association. So they are not being voted, they will be appointed. And then once appointed, they will be presenting a plan, a yearly plan on what they will be doing. Regarding the plan for as a CP and as an SEO that will be aligning with the IPSF calendar and IPSF projects, and then they will get the approval from the president so that they will give them the support needed in terms of logistic and financial to implement their projects. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Wissal, for the translation and also ADFARM for the answer. And we have a direct from ASEPA Algeria. Please take the floor.
Thank you. So, Amina Orehan, ASEPA Algeria. So I wanted to comment regarding the executive committee of this association, because he mentioned that they actually appoint the CSE, the SEO and the CP, but in his application, he mentioned that the contact person is not part of the executive committee. So can you clarify, please, regarding this point? So yeah, and I can ask both my question in French or English, so feel free. Thank you.
Okay, ADFARM, please answer or clarify the structure of your board.
Okay. The CP is not the member for executive committee. And I just give the answer. The CP have the possibility to have his own program, and his program is the same like the IPSF program. And the CP have to work with the CEO. And the program, they have to present it to the president. And when the president said is okay with this program, second step, they need the money. And the money will be from the ADFAM Treasure Funds for the activities. CP is not the member for executive board. If it's not too clear, I can try to explain in French and we are going to translate it for you.
Was that clear with you, ASEPA, that CP is not a member of the executive committee?
To be honest, he didn't actually answer my question because he started talking about the fees, if I'm not being wrong, because I actually asked a specific question that says that the contact person is not part of the executive committee. So yeah.
Yeah, and he stated that the contact person is not part of the executive committee. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Can we go back to the new points? Which is ASAP Algeria. Please take the floor.
Thank you. So Kenza this is Kenza from ASAP Algeria. I think speaking French would make the process easier. So may I ask my question in French?
Yes, go ahead.
Ok. Alors, donc en ce qui concerne comment dire, les frais d'adhésion donc à la IPSF, donc à la fédération. Vous aviez mentionné que ça venait justement des frais d'inscription de nouveaux membres, c'est ça. Donc des frais d'inscription de vos nouveaux membres, ainsi que de l'aide de vos partenaires, donc collaborateurs, etc. Mais dans le cas, est-ce qu'il y a une alternative dans le cas où, par exemple, vous n'avez pas assez, vous n'arrivez pas à avoir la somme nécessaire pour intégrer, pour payer les frais d'adhésion? Merci.
Thank you, Asapa. Could you also just mention it in English as well? Thank you.
Okay. So actually, he mentioned that the membership fees of IPSF will come from the registration fees from new members. So I asked him if they have any alternatives in case they can't afford the IPSF membership fees. Thank you
so much. Thank you so much, Adefa. Please answer the question.
Okay. Each year, our faculty receive at least 15 new students, at least 15 new students, and the membership to be the ADIFA member is I think the money you can help us to pay the membership. And in my presentation, I said this year we have 423 members, and if each member pay 5,000 francs, I think we have the possibility, the large possibility to fund the membership for IPSF. And we have in our country, in Ivory Coast, we have the pharmacists who each year they are ready to help the association. And our president and one of our members have just attended the Afro Symposium. Those pharmacists help them to go to this symposium. So we are counting on them, and we are counting on our membership. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Adefar. And I see no points on the speaking list. And for the next time, please try not to repeat the same questions over and over. You can use direct or clarification if you want to more elaboration on things, just to keep the discussion a bit more effective. Thank you so much. And I see no points so far. Therefore, I will close the floor for discussion and thank Adefar for now. And we will move on to the next motion.
Thank you.
Next motion. Thank you so much. So this motion 13, reads, this the 67th IPSF General Assembly accepts AMF Mozambique as a member in association of IPSF and welcomes them to the Federation. So also just to clarify, we will need to have translations for this member application, which will be in Portuguese. Therefore, our lovely President João will translate back and forth. And I would ask if there are any representatives from Mozambique in the room right now. Awesome. Okay, so I will now open the floor for discussion on this motion, and we will start with BPHD Germany. Please take the floor.
Yes, thank you. 33 Max BPHD Germany. So we're really glad to have received the application. We've been just wondering about you saying that for the incorporation of the contact person, there'll be a collaborating member, or depending on the IPSF policy, what exactly do you mean by collaborating member?
Wrong IPSF. President, can I go, Helena?
Yes, just go.
Portanto, o Max da Alemanha agradeceu pela candidatura e perguntou porque dizia na candidatura que iria haver um membro colaborativo que ia fazer parte da associação que iria estar responsável pela parte de CP. E perguntou como é que isso iria funcionar, porque vocês dizem que irá depender da política da IPSF, e ele queria perceber o que é que queres dizer com o facto de haver um membro colaborativo, ou seja, uma pessoa a ajudar.
Thank you. Can I have the representative from AMF Mozambique answer the question? Please take the floor.
Sim, obrigado a todos. Saudações. Quanto à questão que foi colocada sobre a eleição da pessoa de contacto, anteriormente nós estávamos em dúvida sobre a questão que nos foi colocada na aplicação. Percebíamos que a pessoa de contacto que se referia era uma pessoa da federação e não nosso. Mas já mudamos, parece que não foi atualizado. A pessoa de contacto é eleito junto com os membros, quer dizer, é eleito pela Assembleia Geral e faz parte da nossa estrutura administrativa.
João, IPSF President.
Obrigado.
So he's thanking for the question, and also he's saying that initially when they were preparing the application, they thought that the contact person was someone from IPSF that was in contact with them, but later they understood that it's someone from the association that will be contacting with IPSF, so they changed. Now there is one person in the structure that will be the contact person, and it will be elected as the other members of the team, which is under their General Assembly. Was that clear, Max?
Yes, all clear. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And next on the list, we have KMPSV, the Netherlands. Please take the floor.
Frankrijk, KMPSV, the Netherlands. Your claims for financing the membership fee of IPSF don't sound too confident. Could you elaborate on how you want to finance this? Thank you.
João, IPSF President. A delegada da Holanda pergunta como é que vocês acham que vão conseguir arranjar financiamento para o pagamento da cota por fazer parte da IPSF. Ela acha que vocês poderão estar muito confiantes que vão conseguir esse dinheiro e, portanto, queria saber que estratégias é que vocês pensam utilizar para conseguir angariar estes fundos. Obrigado.
Obrigado. O fundo, gostaria de saber quer dizer, a cota anual da federação, é isso?
Exatamente.
Sim, como mencionamos na nossa apresentação, a cota anual será pago através das cotas dos membros, porque nós temos uma cota anual dos membros, em que cada membro paga aproximadamente uns $10, assim como também com outros fundos oriundos de possíveis parceiros.
João, IPSF President, is thanking for the question, and he's saying that basically how they want to fund is through membership fees. So all the members need to pay $10 to be members of the organization. So this is a source of income. And they are also hoping to fund it through other partnerships. So funding from other partners that they have in their country. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the answer. Next, we have BEM FF UI Indonesia. Please take the floor.
Lime from Bamafia, Indonesia. In the statute, I see that there are a few categories of members, such as founding, effective, and beneficial. Can I understand which one will be included as the IPSF members? Thank you.
I'm sorry, can you please repeat the question, because I'm not 100% sure I understood.
Oh, yes, sure. I would just like to ask which categories of members will be included as the IPSF members. Thank you.
Thank you. Sou João, IPSF President. A delegada estava a perguntar que tipo de categorias de membros é que vocês vão ter na organização, na associação, e quais é que são os membros que fazem parte, ou seja, quais é que são as categorias de membros que irão fazer parte da IPSF, ou seja, como membros da IPSF. Não sei se foi claro.
Sim, obrigado pela questão. Nós temos 3 categorias de membros. Temos membros efetivos, temos membros fundadores primeiro, e depois temos membros efetivos e membros beneméritos. E os que irão fazer parte da federação são apenas membros fundadores e membros efetivos. Os membros beneméritos, segundo o estatuto, são aquelas todas as pessoas ou associações que apoiam-nos, né, em muitas vertentes, mas esses não terão direito, né, de votar na nossa Assembleia Geral, como também de fazer parte da federação.
Okay, thank you. So he thanks for the question, and he's saying that they have 3 types of membership. One is for founding members, another one is for regular members, and the other one is for honorary members. So the only members that will be having membership in IPSF are the regular ones and the founding ones. And the honorary members are for people or organizations that did help a lot to organizations, so they are honorary, and they do not have voting rights at their assembly. So this is the difference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, João and AMF Mozambique. And next we have BPHD Germany. Please take the floor.
Verena, BPHD Germany, thank you. First, I want to thank for your application under projects and activities. You state that they are still in preparation. Can you give any examples of activities that you plan, and do you think your membership in IPSF will help planning and organizing those events? Sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath.
Thank you, João, IPSF. Portanto, a delegada da Alemanha agradeceu pela candidatura e perguntou se vocês podiam dar alguns exemplos de atividades que fizeram ou que planeiam fazer, e se acham também que, por fazerem parte da IPSF, a Federação poderá ajudar-vos a desenvolver as vossas atividades e organizar atividades diferentes ou outras atividades. Foi claro?
Peço para repetir, não percebi.
Não percebi, desculpa.
Peço para repetir um pouco. Não percebi.
Portanto, da vossa apresentação, ela percebeu que havia diferentes atividades que vocês já organizaram ou planeiam organizar. Ela queria que vocês explicassem um bocadinho que tipo de atividades é que querem organizar ou que já organizaram, e também se acham que, por fazer parte da IPSF, a Federação vos poderá ajudar a melhorar as atividades ou a fazer outras atividades diferentes.
Ok, obrigado. As atividades que nós mencionamos na nossa apresentação são atividades que nós planeamos organizar, não são as que já organizamos, porque, como devem saber, somos uma organização muito nova, e todas elas vamos seguindo, dependendo das nossas condições e dos parceiros existentes. Bom, se a Federação vai nos ajudar ou não em desenvolver a tal atividade, bom, talvez, mas não pensamos ainda nisso, talvez, né? Muito obrigado.
Obrigado. So he's thanking for the question. He's saying that the organizations that they had presented in the presentation are activities that they would like to organize, but they haven't yet been able to, due to being recent. And regarding the part about how if IPSF can help, he said that they haven't thought about that, but it's a possibility, of course.
Não sei se posso acrescentar uma coisa.
Sim, claro.
para muita atividade que nós vamos organizar, os principais parceiros que nós temos em foco são as universidades, né, em que estamos a criar parcerias com elas, assim como também o nosso Ministério de Saúde local. São os fortes parceiros com que vamos trabalhar.
They are also saying, João IPSF, they are also saying that for now, the main partners that they are trying to collaborate with are universities, different universities from the country, and also the Ministry of Health from Mozambique. So these are the partners that they are currently thinking about when doing some activities. Was that clear?
Yes, it was clear. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next, we have BPSA United Kingdom. Please take the floor.
Bastian, BPSA UK. We were just wondering who's going to be in charge of the student exchange program in Mozambique. Thanks.
João IPSF, o delegado do Reino Unido está a perguntar se quem é que irá ficar responsável. Não sei se conhece o programa de intercâmbio de estudantes da IPSF, o CEP. Se vocês já têm pensado em alguém que iria estar responsável por este intercâmbio.
Ok, obrigado. Nós estamos a criar um departamento que vai gerir o programa de intercâmbio, que deverá contar com um coordenador e um vice-coordenador e colaboradores paralelos de cada universidade membro da nossa associação.
He thanks the question, and he's saying that they are now working to create a new department within the organization that will be responsible for CEP. They are intending to have one coordinator and one vice coordinator. So, yeah, vice coordinator, and a lot of different collaborators, team members within the department that will be like members from each university. So they want to have collaborators, team members from the different universities within this department for CEP. Was that clear, Sebastian?
Thank you so much. And next we have Isma Farsi, Indonesia. Please take the floor.
Thank you. Andina from Isma Farsi, Indonesia here. We would like to ask regarding your plans for sending delegates to future events. You stated that you plan to find sponsors for the delegates, but do you have any other plans other than sponsors, since sponsors may not be the most stable source of income for the delegates that you are going to send? Thank you.
Okay, João IPSF, can I just ask for clarification? You mean IPSF events, right? Or general events?
IPSF events, yes.
A delegada da Indonésia gostaria de perguntar se vocês pensam levar delegados a representar a vossa organização nos eventos da IPSF, porque vocês disseram que iam tentar arranjar parceiros ou empresas ou parceiros que iriam financiar esse tipo de representação. Ela acha que poderá ser, por vezes, instável, ou seja, poderá não ser um financiamento muito estável e a longo prazo. Queria perguntar como é que vocês estão a pensar fazer isso e se este tipo de financiamento irá resultar.
Ok, muito obrigado. Quanto a este ponto, o nosso plano, no princípio, estabelecemos fortes parcerias com as universidades, né? Assim como também o Ministério da Saúde. Então, para esse aspecto também, nós temos um protocolo, estamos a desenhar um protocolo de memorando de colaboração com as universidades e já estamos trabalhando nisso para estabelecer essa parceria que prevê essa participação mútua, tanto da associação, mas como da universidade, para garantir que os estudantes que fazem parte da federação, quando forem a representar tanto a associação, porque também ao mesmo tempo estarão representando a universidade, poderem ter este financiamento através ou da universidade ou de um parceiro terceiro. Muito obrigado.
João IPSF, so he's thanking for the question, and he's saying that for now they are mostly focused on establishing collaboration with the universities, and within this sourcing different partnerships with universities, they are establishing collaboration plans, so memoranda of understanding, where this aspect will be included in this collaboration, because he's saying that when the students will be representing AMEF within these events from IPSF, they will also be representing the university. So they are trying to include in this collaboration funding for these students to be able to attend these events.
Okay, thank you for answering the question. And the last point, so BPSA dropped, did we? No? BPSA, okay, please take the floor for the last point so far.
Sebastian, BPSA UK.
Is that okay?
So French, Spanish, Arabic, and English are the official languages in IPSF, and it's important to be able to communicate with the Federation. Do you think that there will be any challenges selecting a CP that will be able to communicate in any of these languages? Thank you.
João, IPSF, o delegado do Reino Unido está a dizer que as línguas oficiais da IPSF é o árabe, o inglês, o espanhol, o francês, exatamente, o árabe, o inglês, o francês e o espanhol, as 4 línguas oficiais. Ele estava a perguntar se achas que vai ser difícil para a pessoa de contacto, o CP, comunicar em alguma destas línguas, porque o português não é a língua oficial, se achas que nas outras línguas irá ser possível estabelecer a comunicação.
Ok, obrigado. Realmente é uma dificuldade com que nos deparamos, né? E acredito que um dos principais requisitos para ser eleito pessoa de contacto futuramente deverá ser o domínio do inglês, né? Principalmente porque é uma língua não só como oficial da federação, mas também aqui em Moçambique é muito utilizada e é fácil de aprender, né? Então, para a pessoa do contacto futuramente, deverá ser um dos critérios para a sua eleição. Muito obrigado.
Muito obrigado. João, IPSF, so thanks for the question, and he's saying that he's aware that this is one of the challenges that they face within being part of IPSF, and what he's planning to do is that to make sure that one of the criteria for the person to be CP is to know English, and he thinks that English is the language that will be most probably better available for students to be part, because it's a language that is quite widespread in Mozambique. So he thinks that by making sure that the contact person will be speaking English, they will be able to solve this matter.
Thank you so much. And next on the list we have Isma Farsi, Indonesia. Please take the floor. Drop. Next we have IPSA Lebanon. Please take the floor.
Rana, IPSA Lebanon, thank you for giving me the floor. Okay, so I noticed in the Constitution that the mandate of the Executive Committee is 4 years. Now, with a 4-year mandate, as we mentioned before, a lot of issues could arise, such as demotivation, even corruption. There's plenty of issues. So I was wondering, how will AMEF manage to have a 4-year mandate and mitigate these problems and ensure that these issues do not arise? Thank you very much.
Thank you, João, IPSF. A delegada do Líbano diz que ao ver a vossa Constituição percebeu que os mandatos eram de 4 anos e que isso para ela é uma preocupação, porque ela acha que será difícil com que as pessoas durante 4 anos, os estudantes, possam manter a motivação ou haja qualquer outro tipo de problemas na equipe ou na organização. Queria perguntar o que é que vocês acham sobre isto, sobre o facto de terem mandatos de 4 anos.
Muito obrigado. Essa é uma questão que já foi acautelada. Nosso estatuto foi revisto pelo Ministério da Justiça e, aparentemente, na revisão, eles acabaram trocando o período de mandato, porque parece que há uma uniformidade que as associações, no princípio, no início da fundação, devem ter que é de 4 anos. Mas nós fizemos a requisição para a retificação dessa parte e foi a 7 e retificamos para 2 anos e inclusive notificamos Mrs. Nat Itália, e compartilhamos a nova versão do Estatuto, porque o erro foi cometido a nível do Ministério da Justiça, onde estava a ser homologado o nosso Estatuto, mas já foi acautelado. O nosso mandato daqui para frente são 2 anos, trocamos cada 2 anos para que outros estudantes também tenham experiência na gestão da associação.
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
He thanks for the question, and he's saying that initially, so in Mozambique, as in a lot of countries, they need to submit the statutes to the Ministry of Justice. So they were changing the statutes, and they changed it for 4 years, which is the normal time for a new organization in Mozambique. But they made a requirement to the Ministry of Justice to make it 2 years, which they initially intended, and this was approved. And he's saying that there is a new version of the statutes which was sent to Miss Natalia, which includes now the 2 years mandate. He's saying that he thinks this is better because this makes students have more opportunities to be part of the team and have this experience of being part of the organization. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I see no further points on the list. Therefore, I will close the floor for discussion, and obrigado. I really, really enjoyed this discussion. Thank you so much for all the translations. And next, we have the next motion, which will be the last motion before we go on into closed discussion, okay? So the motion 13 reads, this, the 67th IPSF General Assembly accepts DUPC Bangladesh as a member in association of IPSF and welcomes them to the Federation. Can I have confirmation that the representatives from Bangladesh are in the room?
Hello, yeah, we are in the room.
Amazing. So I will now open the floor for discussion on this motion, if there are any points. Okay, we have a few new points. Please, CAPSI Canada, take the floor.
Thank you for giving me the floor. Rita, CAPSI Canada. So I noticed in your presentation that you mentioned that you only represent one school in Bangladesh right now, but you're looking to extend your membership program to other pharmacy schools. Would you be able to elaborate on a plan of how to do this? Thank you.
Sorry, DUPC Bangladesh, please take the floor and answer the question.
Thank you for the question, Rita, and thank you, Zelena, for giving me the floor. Yeah, we are planning on expanding and going national. And as of now, since last year, all of our programs, webinars, competitions, and everything, we have opened them to other pharmacy school students in Bangladesh, and we have started collaborating with them in various aspects. And we have appointed campus ambassadors in 30 different pharmacy schools in Bangladesh to help us with the expansion. I hope that satisfies your question, and if it doesn't, feel free to ask more.
Thank you so much. Next, we have CAPSI Canada again. Oh, no, it's ANEP France. Please take the floor.
Théo Favard, ANEP France. Thank you for your application. We was wondering if you had some communication with the other pharmacy student association from your country. Thank you.
Thank you for the question. Bangladesh, please take the floor and answer the question.
Thank you, Theo, for the question. Yeah, we have already established communications with other pharmacy schools in Bangladesh. As I have previously stated, to help us in our collaborations, we have appointed campus ambassadors from 30 different pharmacy schools in Bangladesh so far, and we are trying to reach out to other pharmacy schools in Bangladesh as well. And these campus ambassadors from different institutes will help us in furthering our borders.
Thank you so much for the answer. Next, we have Asap Algeria. Please take the floor.
Thank you. So, Amina Urihan, ASEPA Algeria. So I already asked the question regarding his presentation and the emails where I asked if the CP and SEO actually fall under the external chairperson, and they mentioned that they're supervised by the external chairperson. So I wanted to ask an additional question and say, does that mean that the CP and SEO are not part of the executive committee too? So yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much.
They're part of.
Please take the floor.
Sorry. Thank you, Amina, for the question. Yeah, they're part of the executive committee, but they report to the chairperson of external affairs.
Okay, thank you so much for the clarification. I see no new points as of now. If there are any new points, but no, I don't see any. Therefore, I will close the floor for discussion, and we will move on to the closed discussion. We will just need a minute or two to prepare the breakout rooms for all the applicants. So please bear with us for now, and I will come back to you. Thank you so much.